From 2 down to leveling the 5-match series 2-all, this Australian side is on a roll and we still don't have David Warner and Steve Smith in the side. Australia is shaping up to be a good side with the ICC World Cup just round the corner. This win at Mohali, a 4-wicket win where Australia chased a whopping 359 runs. That came on the back of a phenomenal batting performance by the tourists. Now, well, this was a reporting here for CricketCountry and I have with me Amir Tilak. We're just going to talk about the talking points. But before we get into that, let's do a brief wrap-up of what has happened at Mohali. Remember, India won the toss and opted to bat and posted a phenomenal 358 that came on the back of a career-best Shikhar Dhawan's performance where he scored 143. Rohit Sharma scored 95. He should have got that century. And in reply, wow, Australia managed the score on the back with still 13 balls remaining. They lost their openers, but then Usman Khawaja and Peter Hanscom consolidated with a 192-run stand, and then from there on, Alex Carey and Ashton Turner. Wow, he quite literally turned the game around. The two of them making 86 runs for the 6th wicket in just 39 balls. I repeat, in just 39 balls, with Turner scoring majority of them. So Ashton Turner quite literally turning the game around. What was so special about that phenomenal knock? He's playing in just his 2nd ODI.
It was a phenomenal knock. He was brought into the side after replacing Marcus Stoinis, who was out injured, and Turner pretty much sealed his spot at least. With Stoinis coming back in the next game or maybe later, Australian selectors do have a positive headache. The special thing about Turner's knock today was he was very cool and collective, hitting the gaps, hitting those big shots at the time, and also those 3 reprises which he got with Pant missing out on the stumping, then Jadhav and Dhawan dropping those catches did help, but he cashed in beautifully.
Right, you talk about those 3 reprises that he earned. How those were really proved to be costly. The Indian team, known for their high fielding standards, especially Virat Kohli the side, not done at Mohali, right?
Yeah, if you see, when Pant missed out on that stumping, there was immediate chance of Dhoni in the stadium. And again, this is pretty much, you can say it's a coincidence or whatever. Last game, Dhawan dropped Khawaja. He played that match winning knock. Today, Dhawan dropped Turner. He turned out to be a match winner. There's pretty much something coincidental about this particular stuff.
Out of the 3 reprises that Turner earned, I think that the Shikhar Dhawan one was the one that was surprising. That was a dolly at mid-off, right?
It was an easy catch, but again, as he was suggesting, there might be some nerves or whatever, but eventually it was in Australia's favour.
It definitely was in Australia's favour, and Australia chased their highest score in ODIs. Remember, the last time they managed to chase their 2nd best score was against England, where they chased 334 in 2011. That was back in Sydney. Coming to India's form, remember in this match in Mohali, the bowlers were not up to the mark. A lot of them, Bumrah, Bhuvi, going above 6 runs and over.
Yeah, and the surprising factor that Vijay Shankar, who wasn't given too much of bowling, he was India's most economical bowler, although he just bowled 5 overs, but he conceded 29. Where all the other Indian bowlers went for more than 6 runs per over in their maybe 5-over spell or maybe 8 or 9-over spell in case of Bhuvi or Bumrah. So Australia cashed in really well, targeting the main Indian bowlers, including the spinners. Even the likes of Chahal and Kuldeep went for 140 odd runs in their 20 overs. So it's very clear that Australia played them really well in this game.
And played them really well. They did. And I think, Amir, over here, that Ashton Turner's knock kind of overpowered Peter Hanscom. Remember, Peter Hanscom came in a position where Bumrah and Bhuvi were really on the prowl. And Kuldeep and Chahal also bowling in tandem there to negotiate that spin and that pace was a knock of their highest order.
Yeah, Hanscom and Khawaja did remarkably well. They joined hands when Australia were 12 for 2, losing Finch and Sean Marsh in quick succession. I think in first 4 overs, they built those 192 run stand. So eventually their 192 run partnership drummed Dhawan and Rohit's 193 run stand. So it's pretty much, and as Finch later discussed, that the plan was to take the game deep and then let the lower order or lower middle order do the big hitting, and it worked really well today.
Right, it did work for them, and but a few positives that we coming to talk about as far as India is concerned. Shikhar Dhawan shrugging off his string of poor scores. Remember, he scored 1-0 and 21, or 121 and 0 rather, in the order of succession in the last 3 ODIs, coming to form with a beautiful century there, but not just for a winning cause.
Yeah, 16th ODI turn, his career best score in ODIs, then openers finding form, especially after those 3 dull games. But eventually, I think it was Australia who won the game and leveled the series 2-2 with a game to spare. Remember, they were 2-0 down, and if you see the pattern in this entire series, or maybe including the T20 series, the team which has won the game, they went on to win another, be it India or be it Australia. Let's see what happens in the last game of this entire series, which eventually will be India's final international game before the World Cup.
Rightly, and as Amya mentioned, we do not want to give the momentum to the defending champions, who still have five more ODIs left after the one at the Firozshah Kotla in Delhi, which is on March 13th. Remember, Australia are defending champions. They hop on to Sharjah to face Pakistan in 5 ODIs before they board the flight to England. It's all looking very rosy and good for Australia, and at the start, as I mentioned, they still don't have David Warner and Steve Smith in the side. For them, they just have to carry on the momentum. This side is looking good, and it's shaping up to be really, really threatening with the ICC World Cup just around the corner. India, well, they have to do a lot of thinking. Might not be a lot of changes. What changes can we expect in the next ODI?
I personally don't see too many changes. I think they should give Rahul and Pant another go, especially when those two are in contention to make it to India's World Cup squad. Pant batted reasonably, but he should be given another chance just to confirm whether he should be on that plane to England or not.
So we're looking at Rahul coming in place of one of the openers, and Pant probably going high up the batting order.
Or maybe they will just retain whatever the slots they had in today's game, with Rahul batting at 3 or 4, or maybe Pant getting a promotion instead of Kohli batting at 4. I think those two should be given a good game time before selectors make any call, either way, positively or otherwise.
So whatever be the case, India need to get that win back. They do not want that last win to Australia, and remember, this is a decider. It's the 5th and final ODI at the Firozshah Kotla. India have to break that Australia's run, and they don't want to give the momentum to the defending champs.